So you want to start selling online and you don't know if you should go with Etsy or Shopify. I'm here to try and help you figure that out, and I'm going to try and make a video that is unlike any of the other ones that are out there. Hi guys, my name's Caitlin. I make videos all about how to start and run your very own side hustle or small business. I have my own small business called Fiorella Soapery, where I make handmade soap and cosmetics. If you're interested to see some of my products, you can check out the links down below to go to my website, or go ahead and follow me on Instagram to get a little bit more behind the scenes of my small business life. Today's video I'm kind of excited about. Is part of the reason why I wanted to have this YouTube channel is to talk about things like Etsy versus Shopify. It's a topic that I get a lot of questions on, but I know it could be something that you guys are trying to figure out for yourselves. So I know a lot of people starting a business have no idea which one to choose, and there are a lot of videos out there. There's a lot of information on it. I'm not going to try and add to the information. I'm going to try and help you guys figure out how to make your decision. I will say I'm pretty firm on my decision as to why. I'm going to explain to you guys in the video why I go with my current situation, but I want to at least give it a fair assessment of both. I have been on both. I have been on both for a very long time. My first endeavor ever was on Etsy when I was back in high school, which I'm dating myself, but that was at least 15 years ago, maybe more. I don't even know. Don't ask me to do math right now. But either way, I have been on Etsy since the very beginning of doing anything online. And back then it was a very different experience than it is now. So I'm gonna get into it, try to help you guys figure out which one, and here we go. Most videos that are out there, they're gonna kind of explain each one and what the benefits are and pros and cons separately, but I feel like this is almost like the battle, right? Like there's like a battle, which one wins for different topics, and that's kind of how I approach it. So the first topic I want to talk about is traffic, which there's a clear winner here as far as traffic goes. I think that Etsy by far wins this category. They are a huge company. They spend a ton of money. They are an online retail platform, so you can upload all of your products to the website. People can search. It just batches everything together, and customers can pretty much have thousands, if not millions, of items at their fingertips to choose from. So this is a huge benefit, because if you're small, just starting out, and you don't have a large following, which most of us don't, if you're just starting out, it's gonna be hard for you to drive traffic to your website. It's gonna be very slow, it's gonna be a grind, and if this is a side business that you're doing, you might not have the time to put into a website. You might not have the time to do all of those things that having a Shopify store actually require. Etsy is pretty much set in stone. You don't really get to customize it the way that you would if you had your own website. So customization is huge, especially if you're trying to grow that brand and have it be a brand recognition. I do feel like Etsy is super user friendly, but other than being able to upload a couple of your like banner images and some text, you really, it's the same format for everybody. So I like having my Shopify because I can change all the images. I can actually have a blog on there. I can do a lot of other things, and I can give my customers more content than just shopping. So the next topic I want to compare the two on is customer retention. Etsy owns these customers. You are shipping the product to them, but you don't actually own their email address. You don't have a direct line to them, and you really don't have a way to communicate with them. You can kind of hope that when you send them something in the mail, if they've purchased, you can send them marketing materials, try to get them to follow you on social media, but even that's really hard. My biggest issue with Etsy is that it's their information and you don't actually have your own customer base. I have been blown away by my email marketing, which I'm still learning about, to be honest with you. Blown away when I send an email about something, whether it's a new product launch or these mystery boxes that I do. It doesn't matter what it is. I send an email to my email list, which is constantly growing. I send it out. I get sales literally minutes after. That's something that you can't do on Etsy. I have listened to a lot of podcasts in my last 3 years of owning my own business. It's definitely the way I get a lot of my information now. And one of the things that I heard about 2 years ago, which was the deciding factor for me, was this very reason. If you put your store on Etsy 100% and you invest in that, and that's where people go to get your goods, They can control your business way more than you even know. And what I mean by that is they could change tomorrow. They could close tomorrow. If Etsy closed and that was where your entire network of customers was finding you, and you didn't have a website and you weren't directing people to a website, you didn't have their emails, you didn't have their contact information, Etsy could close tomorrow and your business would go from here to here. That scared me because I know there are a lot of people who are using Etsy right now who are investing everything into it. And like I said, there's a lot of benefits to it, but if anyone's watching this that's on an Etsy, or if you're contemplating it, just seriously think how important it is for the future of your business. If you are just doing a side hustle, you just want to have a way to be able to sell your goods to friends and family or just a couple customers, you don't plan on it being a big thing, Etsy's great. But if you really want to have a brand, you really want to grow a business, and you want people to be a customer of yours and have a customer base that you can speak to and honestly build a community, Shopify is going to be the best way, because once a customer goes through your Shopify, you have their email address, you have their information, and you can contact them again. I think about how much it's taken me to build my business in 3 years, and if somebody else took that away like that, I don't know what I would do. So protect yourself, protect your business, just be very clear about what your goals are and think about that. I've been on Etsy 3 times technically, about 5 years ago and then the 15 years ago. I was curious to see how things had changed in the last 5 years. I put some Fiorella stuff up on Etsy. Did not drive people. I did not drive traffic to Etsy. I did not want to take it away from my own website. So that could be a factor for sure. But I just wanted to see, having my stuff on Etsy, how much Etsy would work for me. And I got 2 sales, which was fine. But like I said, I didn't get the customer's information. I wrote a lovely note. I didn't get a review. I didn't get a repeat purchase, nothing. That could be because I didn't like it, but I don't think that was the case. I just think that people are bombarded on Etsy with so much that they just see soap. They think all of it's the same. It's like everything is soap. There's not really brand loyalty to one specific place over another. There are some shops on Etsy who are killing it. I've also noticed a lot of those shops that once they get that customer base and traffic, because of all the negative things of Etsy, a lot of those companies have gone to their own website. My recommendation is one of 2 things. One is to either pick between your Etsy or your Shopify, depending upon what kind of a business you want to have in the future. And my second option is to actually run both. I think there is nothing wrong with having your own website and having an Etsy shop. It could be a little bit hard to manage your inventory depending upon how many styles, SKUs, things like that you have. Also depending upon what you're selling. If you're selling something like a digital download, amazing. You can put that on Etsy and just sell that thing all day. But for me, I sell soap. So sometimes we only have 10 of something, and to manage my inventory in both places can get a little tricky at times. Either way, I think that having both could be a huge benefit for you, and you could still have new customers discover you on Etsy and still drive traffic to your website. And then if you're gonna have both and you do get a sale on Etsy, my suggestion would be try your hardest. Try your hardest to get that customer who bought from you on Etsy to get to your website. I hope I was not too brutally honest with you guys, but I hope I gave you enough information to make a better decision. I know there's a lot of videos out there that are more information backed and can sort of explain the difference between how you run an Etsy versus a Shopify. There's a lot of that content out there. I hope that I've given you enough information to make a well-educated decision for yourself and your business. Like always, if you have any questions or comments, or you just want to chat, feel free to leave comments down below. DM me on Instagram. I always reply there. I hope that I've given you guys some good information, and I look forward to sharing some more business tips with you along the way. Be sure to subscribe if you like videos like this. I post every Tuesday. All right, guys, bye. Hey guys, I'm Caitlin. I make videos. What's a lot of what's that word? What's that word? No, not a collaboration. I don't know.